I thought I'd mix things up a bit, and I know that might sound crazy for someone watching this afterwards, but we're here streaming during the day. That's right, it's a day stream of Vanguard, so be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. I guess we're seeing how I fare during the daytime. Again, if you're buying this game or any game on the Xbox store, consider using the affiliate link in the video description. Where did that guy go? Take you to the Xbox website, I get a percentage. It's great. Great for everyone. Particularly me. I mean, you get to buy your game too, and support what I do, which is exciting. Alternatively, there's the Amazon affiliate link as well in the video description. Yeah. So we'll see how this goes. Where the hell did that guy come from? But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I didn't really have anything I specifically needed to do, and all my videos are like stacked up for like 2 months, so it's just like, yeah, we'll give it a whirl. And then it's warm today. It's like negative, or not, it's negative. It's negative out there. It's freezing warm. No, it's like plus 33 or so, and I'm just like having none of it. Not to be confused with the province or a territory of Canada called none of it. Look at me, captain the position by myself. Why they call me the Sky Captain? Haha. Just kidding, it's because of my amazing flight sim skills. Or so I've heard. Yes, hello there, guys. I hope this will satisfy those people that are always like, why don't we get any streams during the day? If there's not insane performance for these day streams when I test them out. It won't happen again, I'm just kidding. You never know, it's all about availability and stuff. Right in the balls on that guy. Ooh. And maybe I'll have more stamina because it's like the middle of the day. It's usually a real issue actually with streaming at night as you get tired. That being said, I will be streaming at night as well. I think we're gonna have a Kevin stream going on. I believe we're gonna do Aliens, and depending on how long Aliens take, we might do Arcade-ageddon as well. That's right, guys. It could be a double stream. Nay, a triple stream day. But there's gonna be a significant break after this one, obviously. I'm gonna, you know, take time off to live in the real world. I see all these footprints. Ah, really? Where the hell did that guy come from? Get out of here. I love how my teammate's right down below him. Teammate doesn't get shot, but I get shot. Ah, lovely. It's like I'm literally in the line of fire. But yeah, hello everyone. Hope everyone's having a good day. Oh, jeez. Hello there. 3 AM at night? I'll let you know we usually end at... Do we end? Yeah, I think we end at like 3 AM local time, usually for streams. I enjoy all the magic of day streaming. I can see how stream creeping would be a thing though, in regards to like more and more time you spend streaming and doing stuff. Like, yeah. It's actually almost good that my time's limited and then I don't just stream all the time. Is that a guy over there? No, it's just a wall. I think on the UAV. Oh no, there's nobody there. Rank up. Gotta get that battle pass going, you know what I'm saying? Although I think most of the battle pass for this season is gonna be... I'll probably complete it doing the beta for Modern Warfare there. Modern Warfare 2.2. And I think it's a long weekend for a lot of people, so I hope everybody's having a good long weekend as well. Yeah. Welcome there. And then I think it's also PAX West weekend. But I have heard, like, nothing from PAX West, so I don't know if anything exciting is going on at that event. But yeah, that's underway this weekend too. That guy running around with a samurai sword? Oh, katana, my bad. Which is kind of a samurai sword. I know it's not the same, but you know, regionally it's similar. I think that's fair to say. Ow. Damn it. Oh, he's just in that corner. That actually is a pretty good corner. I will say that. That's actually a pretty good little spot to camp out. Yeah. I feel like this match isn't going well. I like to believe that if you have the other spawn, you tend to do a bit better on this one. The A spawn, I find, is a better domination position to hold. Because I think it's easier to camp out and hold back the people that spawn at C than it is to, you know, push the other way. Ow. Okay. There's too many guys. Yeah. Way too many of them. But I do like that about Blitz, which is something I can never seem to get at night, is Blitz matches. And the matchmaking in this game, I think in general, is not great. Like, it honestly takes, like, minutes to find, like, a match. Even, like, midday. And then you don't get a match that has, like, a ping lower than, like, 100. And it's like, I think that's due to the skill-based matchmaking in this, I would imagine. Which to me is just crazy, if it's causing that much of a detriment to, like, matchmaking. Because if there's one thing COD's known for, it's typically quick matchmaking, right? Like, there's millions of people that play these COD games. You just find a lobby right away. Even in the older CODs, you can find, you know, and there's like only one match that exists, you can find a lobby right away. Which really makes me wonder, long-term down the road, when this is like more of a World at War type, you know, scenario 10 years on, are you ever going to be able to find a match of this? Like, I really do question that. Because, like, you know, it's Sunday, like midday Sunday. I should not be struggling to find a match. But, you know, matchmaking shouldn't take more than like 10 seconds. Something that drives me crazy. Now we're holding 2 positions, but the game is like practically over already. It's like 160 to 90 something. Okay, I didn't really want this gun, but I guess I'm rocking it. I want my STG back. What the hell kind of gun is that? That's a weird gun. Too skilled to find a match? I don't think that's the case, but yes, hello there. And it is a double Battle Pass weekend, which did kind of entice me to go and try streaming this one in the daytime. Oh, I was shooting at that guy through the wall. You could see his little fur sticking out. That's one thing I'm surprised that they've never been able to fix in games, is like the clipping on animations and stuff. You would think you'd be able to code it, or someone would make some kind of AI algorithm or something to help, where it's like, you know, this item can't move through this item, and then it just kind of like deflects based on that or whatnot. Or at least that seems logical to me, but oh well. Because, you know, I always like telling the story of King's Quest there. So the cape took like, I think they said 1,000 hours or something like that. It was just like a ludicrous amount of time. And it still clips. They're like, we spent so many hours animating this cape, and it still clips through objects. And I was like, it's a pretty majestic cape, though. If you play that game, like the, you know, the fabric tech on that cape is pretty goddamn amazing. Yeah. It's also a really good game. I think pretty underrated. I'm very much looking forward to people discovering that one through Game Pass after the Activision Blizzard purchase. Because believe it or not, you know, King's Quest is one of the most iconic, classic franchises of like the old, you know, point-and-click days, or the adventure games era. And it'll be first party. Yeah, King's Quest. It'll be really neat if Xbox can do like a legacy King's Quest collection. Oh, that would be so awesome with all the like original games. Just amazing. Because they get Sierra Online as part of, although I think Sierra Online got folded again, but they are a part of Activision Blizzard, so that's kind of exciting. Yeah. There's all kinds of laser guns in this game, man. So I'm playing as Snoop Dogg. Of course there's laser guns. There's guns that shoot other guns. There's guns that talk. There's guns with anime chicks. This game's got it all. It just doesn't have the Master Chief. But someday, there will be a CoD game that will have Master Chief because, you know, Xbox is gonna own their asses. Double kill. Oh, damn it, I got too hyped up there. Yeah, early stream, like I said, I'm mixing it up. I mean, I have been saying that, or, you know, telling people that as I'd like to try some different stream times. And I had time today, and I was like, you know, we'll jump in here. And I don't have a fun drink. Okay, just Walter today. I wish we had a stream sponsorship, because they're so rare to come across. And they're so good for money. Seriously, I love sponsored stuff. Sponsored content's the best. People may be like, meh, 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 but like, I do like the money that comes from it. Yeah. It's all about capital, guys. The only people that tell you it's not all about capital are the people that have lots of capital. Oh, and there's this stupid-ass cat lady thing. At least I think it's a cat lady. I don't know. You see it everywhere, that skin. I don't know why people like it so much. Like, it's neat looking, but it's not like that neat looking. It's actually a little unsettling, to be honest. Just a little bit. A surprise, but a welcome one. Well, you never know when I get the opportunity to do some day stream stuff. Gotta get that battle pass going. Although, again, I really do think... Because, you know, it was like that with Vanguard, right? The Vanguard beta or whatever. That progression counted towards the this battle pass for Cold War, and that's how I finished that battle pass. So I imagine it's gonna be about the same for that, yeah. Alright, here we go. Well, that was some fast matchmaking. Every game needs cat ears? Of course it does. Do I like Rec Room? I did a review on Rec Room. It's neat, but it's not something I play a lot of. Oh, Paradise, this map sucks. Umbrella Academy Cha-Cha? No thanks. Join our team? Is that like to get a job at Activision? They don't exactly have the best record right now for employees. Yeah. Look, there's 2 Snoop Dogs on our team. And a weed dude. We can't go wrong. Alright, let's go. I don't like this map, though. I like a lot of the maps in this game. I think a lot of the maps in this title are actually pretty decent. But this map is really bad. It's incredibly lopsided. The lanes of it are terribly forced. It is not a good level. But it was a fast matchmake, so I'll take what I can get. And hey, you know, they're not all gonna be winners. But this one is exceptionally awful.
Baker is lost. Throwing stone.
Like, you ever play a map in CoD and you're like, this is, you know, $1 billion plus franchise. And there's hundreds, if not thousands of people that, like, work on this content. And no one came to the conclusion that it's like, huh, this kind of isn't a very good level, dudes. Where they like, this is the best map we have. It's come this far. We're shipping it. That could be the case. I could see that being a thing. Hello there. But yeah, you're gonna see most games probably having cat ears because they sell. Same with, like, tails and stuff. That's really in with people these days, you know. Cat ears, tail stuff. Joel's got a pair of cat ears. If we ever get a review video out of her for what is it? Oh, for the minifigs, the Elder Scrolls minifigs. We'll have her with a cat ears on, don't worry. That's an almost guarantee, I'd say. I mean, I hope she still has the cat ears. It was really expensive for a one-off skooma video. Definitely didn't make my money back on that. Going through tries while you... Oh, Stu. Battlefield 5 or Vanguard? I don't know. Maybe Battlefield 5 over Vanguard, I guess? I mean, one of them still gets content. The other one's kind of, you know, in its last legs or its dying stages, so... They're also very different games at this point. I've come to realize that more as I've grown, that Battlefield and CoD are actually very different titles. You see that more when we get more shooters on console now. You know, we've got like Let Loose, Insurgency. It's, you know, they're almost different types of combat. Like, I guess you would say CoD is more arena, typical, like more in the Halo space where it's arena-based combat, and then Battlefield is more like a sandbox combat because it's a bigger play space and whatnot. But then again, they all kind of bleed into one another because there'll be like, you know, Warzone, or there'll be, what is it, Ground War was in Modern Warfare 1, that was the big thing with vehicles, and then you've got, Halo's got the big team battle. Yeah, it's interesting, but, you know, different shooters for different people, and I don't mind playing either of them. Anyways, guys, it's that time where I'm like, hey yo, like the stream, subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Again, we need like 20-something channel members, and then we can unlock new emotes, which would be spectacular for the streams and the channel and whatnot. It's like $2 to join, it's not bad. What can I say? And alternatively, we have the Patreon option, streaming daily, never know what you're gonna get. And if you like the written word, gamerheadquarters.com, I write some stuff sometimes. And if you're buying this game or any game on the Xbox store, the affiliate link in the video description is the way to go. It takes the Xbox website. I get a percentage. It's like supporting me without having to do any work. I mean, you're buying the game anyway. And the Amazon affiliate link is an option too. And if you're in the US or Canada, I'm doing a giveaway right now, which is almost concluded, where you can win a Microsoft laptop Go 2. Again, for US or Canada only, and free to enter and all that stuff. Yeah, I thought I'd mix it up today by doing a bit of an earlier stream. We're trying out different times. We'll see how things go and whatnot. Because there's also these people all the time that are like, why not just stream it during the day? And it's like, well, during the day I like to do things sometimes. I like to go out and see the world occasionally, not usually, but you know, that kind of stuff. Double kill. Now whenever I get like a slight like slowness or separation between the wording, you know, that I say, I think of myself as being like crypto now, because that like the Destroy All Humans stream. What do you mean? And then you see the more exaggeration of it. It's just, goddamn, that humor just kills me in that game. This is what I'm saying though. This map just freaking blows. It's honestly one of the worst, I think, in all of CoD almost. Just a terrible level design. Your controller disconnects from CoD? Maybe it's trying to tell you something. Maybe it's trying to tell you something. We lost, yeah, because of a V2 rocket. How do you even get that many kills with people not noticing? I think maybe the larger player sizes. Like, you play an older CoD, where it's, you know, the traditional 6-on-6. You know when a dude is getting a crazy kill streak, and you can go after him more. But with this one, there's so many players, it's kind of like, you know, constantly noticing these guys get insane kill streaks, and I don't even see them in the map, or I don't even come across them. Almost less personal, I guess. So we got a huge ass battle pass, which again, I think the Modern Warfare beta is how I'm gonna get through this bad boy. Not that I need to, this doesn't do anything in the grand scheme of my life, but, you know. And yes, that should be coming up soon too. The Modern Warfare stuff. So you can get Al-Assad in that game already, or is he in this game if you buy this pack? Like, is this a pack that you get in the new Modern Warfare? Or is it like, I think these are packs for this game. Or are they for Warzone? Free with digital pre-order. Okay, so yeah, these are benefits that you get in this game if you pre-order the Modern Warfare experience. Okay. That makes sense. A sad part of the series? I mean, it's just another CoD. I don't know why people take different CoD entries so seriously. Like, if you don't like this one, there's always one next year. I would actually say the lowest point of the entire franchise was Cold War. I passionately disliked that game. passionately dislike that one. High levels of passion in regards to disliking it.
They're taking Baker.
You see a guy get shot in the back, you assume there's somebody chasing after him. Not the case. Okay, I keep seeing all these skulls of what I assume are my teammates, but I don't see anybody that's shooting them. Kind of people falling over, dying. Oh, where the hell did that guy come from? Oh, he's just lying down over there. Okay. That's an instant miss, I guess. And I fell down. What? Oh, there's another guy lying down there. How am I missing this stuff? Yeah. $20 for skins? I mean, people are buying them. Buy like a lot. I mean, I think the skin prices are crazy, but literally if people are purchasing them, what you gonna do, right? I do wonder if, when Microsoft gets the reins of this series, if any of the pricing stuff will change. My main hope is that the older CODs, the DLC, becomes free, at least for the stuff that they, you know, licensing-wise can do that for. That would be nice. But I was like, you know, usually Microsoft, they do cheaper stuff, so I could see the game pricing for, like, the older CODs go down, like, right away. But then I was like, you know, I don't think skin prices or anything will change, mostly based on, like, you know, the pricing for, like, Halo Infinite crap and stuff, but, eh. Companies want to make that money, man. That's why games are going free to play, or the multiplayer is getting so cheap, is because they make so much goddamn money off of the freaking skins and that. And it's like, oh, but it's more artists' work. It's like freaking 20 bucks a skin. It's just nuts. You know Snoops was making good money off the back end on his character skin of this. You know it. Which is good for that dude, right? I mean, I'm very excited to see how Modern Warfare 2 ends up. I'm hoping it's a big deal, because there's literally nothing else coming out this summer, or this fall. Yeah, it's the fall already. Summer is gone. Yeah. The fun in the sun is ending. Although, we are having the hottest days of the year right now where I live, which is funny. Yeah. There's too many of them, and too many players on my team, like, literally getting in my way. He's saying spies in the sky. Is that guy like the second level there? God damn it, he got me. Yeah. I think a lot of people kind of were a little reinvigorated. Like, certain games get different people back into, like, the series to try it out for a bit. I know for quite a few of my friends, it was Call of Duty World War II actually enticed a lot of them to play a COD after not playing one for a very long time. Because they like the traditional play. And the Modern Warfare 2019, I think, even got a larger group of people back into it. Because the word of mouth was so good. I think Modern Warfare 2 will be like that. Or maybe Warzone 2. They kind of got like a perfect storm combo going on here. Assuming 2 is well, you know, well respected, well loved, I think that could bleed into Warzone 2, making that an even bigger deal than, you know, the Warzone 1 was. But we'll have to see, because Warzone 2 was like a perfect storm, right place, right time. Like right where COVID was and stuff, people not having anything to do. You could see how Vanguard, or how Warzone would do really, really well, right? I also find it funny that so many companies are like freaking out because they're not making as much this year, and I'm like, well, you know, you guys jumped ahead like years worth of revenue and profits over a few years just because of COVID. You know, that's not sustainable. Unlimited growth is not sustainable for like anything, essentially. Even digital stuff, believe it or not.
They're taking Charlie.
I thought that was an enemy jumping. I was like, what the hell? So I think the spawns are gonna get all messed up because you can't take all three. So yeah, we essentially flipped the spawn points here. That wasn't a great idea. Unbelievable. I wish I had some exciting industry news, but I mean it's Sunday. Nothing goes on Sundays. Nothing at all. It's a boring time. What the hell's that sound? I'm hearing the sirens, guys.
Frag out.
Really? He's shooting at his bro right beside him. I'm not getting that kill off, but he's shooting me and killing me. It's ridiculous. Oh, I was getting a hit marker there. Damn it. Could have kept shooting through the smoke. I would have got a kill. Unbelievable. Then again, that's always like kind of an issue I've had with Vanguard, is that it's gotten me used to like higher player counts where it's like more constant for things going on. But yet the pacing is also a little too fast, which is why I really don't like that they got rid of like the middle tier pacing where it was like one less player and it was just a little bit slower. It was almost like the perfect kind of speed upon reflection almost of gameplay for this game. I am sort of hoping that CoD maybe does slow down a little bit down the road. I don't think it will because games seem to keep getting faster and faster, but it's just like, yeah, that's one thing I love about streaming and playing like the older CoDs, because, you know, obviously we've been playing older CoDs quite a bit, and when the Activision Blizzard purchase is done, we'll be streaming a lot more older CoDs. Like a lot. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be a good time, what can I say? You know, it's just like that slower pacing is just kind of nice. Because sometimes it feels too frantic. A lot of the time it feels too frantic almost. Yeah.
Losing objective Baker.
And this is why our teammates are dumbasses for taking that third position, because the spawn flip is just... You want the other side. The other side's better, typically. On these maps, it definitely seems like one side will have a bit of an advantage. Depending on the team, too, but usually there's an advantage for defensive positioning and camping and whatnot. Because I know it's the C side. If you get a good team going up against you, you just like relentlessly get spawn trapped from like different vertical angles.
Y'all need to chill with that noise.
Yeah, you tell him, Snoop. And I do wonder if we'll ever get to the point with CoD. Something I always wanted in Call of Duty games was like, that's a friendly dog, okay. Was you know, maps, but maps with like the weathering conditions could change. Like it would be neat if you played on this map and like one time it was raining, one time it wasn't raining. You know, just so, like some different ambience. So you're not playing the same thing over and over again. Agents of Mayhem. I enjoyed Agents of Mayhem. Like you can buy it for like under $5 all the time, and it's just a fun, easygoing. If you like Saints Row, it's similar but a little bit more focused, and it's just like a nice, smaller little game with silly, weird characters. And I think for like, you know, again, under $5, you can't go wrong on that one. I have seen it on sale for $2 though, if it makes that much of a difference for you. But like for under $5, go nuts, right? Oh yeah, I forgot they had Godzilla and stuff in this game. I was trying to come up with fun things for the pool, the different like characters. And I was really racking my brains trying to come up with like the different DLC in this game. And I was like, they did Attack on Titan, they did Snoop Dogg, they did the Terminator crap. And I was like, there was like one other thing. And I couldn't even find it. I was literally Googling like Vanguard DLC characters. And Godzilla and King Kong never came up. So I should have been able to remember that. Jeez. But yeah, I am excited for the new CoD though to move on to that one. I hope it's very popular. Fingers crossed that it sees Christmas. It's a strangely suggestive pose for that person getting shot at. Huh. Does anyone use the stuff they get in these battle passes? I can't say I rarely ever. Ooh. That's kind of nice. This little quirky little ghost thing. I kind of like that one. I love in, is it Warzone? I think I have like the CoD 4 mini map on my watch. It's awesome. Yeah, Slaughter, it's an early day of excitement. Thought I'd mix things up and see how an early stream does during the day. So if it's not successful, early streams can cut right off. What can I say? Alright, let's do this. Tuscan, I love this level. I'm gonna pull out the Shiznit on this one, I think. Or should I do the, I don't know, the STG is really good, but... Yeah, Snoop Dogg has a favorite weapon, and it's the PPSH. Do they, like, perform better if they have their favorite weapon? Shouldn't his favorite weapon be, like, the weapon that comes with him because you have to pay for that weapon? This is a really dumb pack. I gotta say, I don't even think it was advertised, but that is a terrible pack. Couldn't get any of the likenesses from any of the characters in the Umbrella Academy, just like that thing. Dumb pack. Yeah, again, thought I'd mix things up a bit. You know, keep you guys on your toes. I don't know, why not? Got nothing else going on today. It's hot as hell out.
Shit's gonna get ugly. There's no turning back now.
There's no turning back? We had the option to turn back earlier? Because I don't want to be in this war. They just shot a rocket launcher at me. Really? So he's able to shoot rocket, and as I'm looking at him, shooting at him, he's able to line up, aim, and shoot me from there? Get out of here. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. There you go. Ow. Oh, where the hell was that dude from? It was the knockoff Terminator. Might as well go for all three. Because I don't know if the spawning on this map really matters as much. I'm sure there's a strategy to what ones you want, but...
Hostile frag grenade. They got recon in the sky.
Recon in the sky. What happened to them constantly saying over and over again, "Spies in the sky, guys. Spies in the sky."
Charlie is overrun. Frag out. Throwing stone.
We're losing Charlie? I just took that position. The hell did that dude go? There was a dude right here. Oh, now he's gone. Yeah. Candy Crush? Well, yeah. See, the thing is, when people talk about gaming, they never talk about the mobile market. It's only the console market that people seem to care about. Which makes sense because that's what they play, but like the mobile gaming market is way more lucrative than console gaming. And, yeah. There's a lot more money to be made on mobile and like social games. But people never realize that. And yeah, King, they rake in the big dollars. There's a reason why they have 3 titles in the name, right? Activision, Blizzard, King. And that's something that I like to talk about with the Microsoft strategy, is they continuously have tried to get success in the mobile gaming space. And Microsoft has failed, like, at every turn to do that. Like, really badly. With multiple IP. So, they're trying to essentially buy their way into the mobile space. And that's, you know, King is a good step in doing that. This dude is like RPG, man. Okay. Is the noob tube like a new thing? I'm just seeing a lot of people use that gun and I'm very confused by it. Guess I'll help out at B because I see some enemies over here. Really, dude? You were looking there, and then you walk away. There goes my kill streak. Thanks, man. Teammates suck. Yeah, no, that isn't really his fault, but it's still frustrating. Whoa. Candy Crush is really fun. Oh, is it? Apparently the Xbox store page for Candy Crush keeps popping up, so maybe that's going to come to the Xbox. That's what I've always wanted to review, Candy Crush on Series X in 4K. Do you think they can get it running at 4K 120 FPS? Because that would be funny. And yes, guys, it's just a different time of day, or different time of day to try streaming. You know, I have alluded to trying out different times of the day in the past, but don't worry, I am still anticipating a night stream. You know, collecting data and info and all that stuff, you know. Don't be too shocked.
They have counter recon jamming us. Good round. Friendly glide bomber incoming.
I do really like this level though. It's so like different looking and the flow of it's kind of interesting. Damn it. Yeah, I find Vanguard's fine. Yeah, well, I think a lot of people are on holiday because it's a long weekend, right? Don't forget Fallout Shelter. Well, I don't think Fallout Shelter is still like as big as it was at its peak. It is funny that you mentioned Fallout Shelter though, because I do literally have a video of Fallout Shelter running on the Series X that's like waiting for its day. It keeps getting like slightly moved back, like it was supposed to come out last week, but you know, I got some new games that I check out, and you know, things basically get shuffled. Because like I said, I've got like 2 months of content just sitting there waiting for like release at this point. I've done a really good job of like stacking content for a while. And now as soon as like a new game comes out, I just adjust my schedule, work on it, shuffle it in, and shuffle things around, and yeah, that should give me content for a good long time, as long as I don't get too lazy, I suppose. And yeah, it just opens opportunities for me to work on different things or try something wild like a day stream or whatnot, and yeah, it's kind of nice. But Fallout Shelter, yeah, it's just funny you mentioned that because I literally have like a Fallout Shelter video that will be coming up at some point down the road. But I don't think that game, you know, profits-wise and play-wise is anywhere near where it was when it launched, because that one's, I think, kind of almost in its twilight years, I would say. Still a good game, but yeah. Definitely a Twilight Years game. Where the hell did that woman go? Oh, she's behind me. God damn it. Yeah. Elder Scrolls Blades? Oh, that one is like... ugh. That one's aggressively... I didn't mind it. And I was always a little weirded out that like it came to the Switch, but they never dropped it on like Xbox or anything. I was like, why not? You know, it'd be a pretty easy thing to port. Be an extra little free-to-play little game to do on the console. I don't know why they never bothered. Maybe it was just really that poorly received. I don't know. Like, did people play it on mobile still, or I don't know if that's a big game or not. Yeah, Blades. I was always just kind of like, why not on these consoles? Same with CoD Mobile. There, I was like, why the hell didn't they put that on the Switch? That game would be perfect for the Switch. Like, legitimately, just perfect for that console. You know, play it touchscreen wise, play it control wise. It just makes so much sense to me. You know, you can't get a proper COD running on that platform. Throw that one on it. It's meant for mobile gaming. Trying to run away and reload. I don't think so. I always thought that was weird in Halo, when they started giving medals for killing somebody while reloading. I'm like, that's just like a happenstance thing. You shouldn't reward players for killing somebody while they're reloading. That's just something that happens. It's not like they've like earned skill by doing that. Clash Royale? I don't think so. Did we get new animal-based emote, Slaughter? You're really throwing out all the animals there. Anyways, guys, it's been a while, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks like the emotes, and we need lots of channel members to unlock a new emote, which would be exciting. Alternatively, Patreon option. If you're buying the game on the Xbox Store, or any game on the Xbox Store, the affiliate link in the video description is the way to go. And we also have the Amazon affiliate link in there too now. Riveting. And yes, I'll be streaming at my normal time as well tonight, I believe. Could be interesting. We have some, I think we have some different games planned tonight, actually.
Recon plane cleared for mission. Allied airstrike.
Apex Mobile would be good. I've heard Apex Mobile is actually pretty good. I kind of missed the release on that one, so I didn't bother covering it. I am actually able to cover mobile titles now, though. I can actually record and stream mobile titles. I'm just waiting for the right one to come along. Yeah. Blade support to every device. Guess they canceled that. I'm gonna have to do some research into what happened with Blades, because I don't remember ever hearing like really anything about it other than it just dropped on Switch and then like just nothing. Like, did they still update the game? Did they give up on it? I don't know. I'd be kind of curious, because it was okay. Like, it wasn't anything special, but you know, more games to cover is good for me always.
I can smell victory from here.
Especially free-to-play games or Game Pass games, those always tend to do very well.
Taking Charlie. Bunker is overrun.
We won! Weed gunshots everywhere. Weed for all. Lawn mowing simulator. Didn't that come out last year, though? Reloading's a double-edged sword. It definitely is. I always try to keep my guns fully reloaded, though, because when I was like younger, there'd be situations where I would run out of bullets, and I'd be like, if I only had this reloaded. So I always reload religiously in any game. A backlog of games. Well, you're always gonna have a backlog, man. Alien vs. Predator. A lot of people like that one. It's pretty decent. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever cover Clash Royale. Unless somebody buys it or it comes to a different platform. Honorable mention? Hell yeah, dude. You keep having that honorable mention. They couldn't even give him like a best score voting or anything like that. Just an honorable mention. Jeez. That's rough. Dun 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 dun. And now we wait. Did you know they're hiring at Activision? Passionate, talented, and diverse people. Looking for globally for people to join our multidisciplinary team. Is that because they didn't have any disciplinary team beforehand? Ah. Hello there. Yeah, we'll see how popular the day streams are, though. If I want to continue them or not. Death's Embrace. It's kind of neat looking with Psyops Assassin. That honestly looks like something that belongs in like Cold War. You know what I mean? Like that really doesn't look like a World War skin at all. The concept of those glasses wouldn't even exist back then. This game's kind of weird. Spilled ink? What the hell is that? It's like nude dude that's just got like tattoos on. Yeah, I always try to mix it up with the streams. They always need game testing. And game testing is like not like the best of fields to be into. I mean, bravo to the people that try to do that, but man.
Win or lose.
Yeah, we were talking last night. So we might be doing the Aliens Fire Team because there's a new story expansion. So I think that's going to be about an hour and a half. So if we finish it quickly, we might do like a half and half stream where we do Aliens Fire Team, and then the other half do Arcade again, so that we can knock those two off the list. Damn it. This map sure can be hellish. But seriously, I can't wait for that Activision Blizzard buy day. I think it's gonna be like my greatest few days. It's gonna be so many people just like looking at these games running on Game Pass, and it's gonna be nuts. Absolutely nuts. Balls to the walls insanity.
Sure, I got this.
And how do I know that, guys? I have the metrics for the Bethesda day. That was a good day. That was a good day. Ow.
Take this out. Throwing stone.
But yeah, I also try my best to cover a variety of things.
They got recon in the sky.
Ow. Hello there. A clone? Yeah, what would a clone do? That's the funny thing with clones, though, is you would assume you'd get an exact replica, but that's just not how cloning works. Because the clone wouldn't think the same, and blah blah blah, and all these other factors. And yeah, there's been so many sci-fi things that have dove into that. Unless you're looking into a clone for weird reasons. Have I used xCloud on my phone? The Xbox Cloud Gaming? Yeah. I've tried it on everything. I've done a video of it running on iPhone when it was like first being tested. I've tried the modern version of it through browser on iOS. I've tried it on Android. I've tried it on the computer. I've tried it on the Xbox itself. Yeah, I've tested xCloud on like everything. I was actually one of the first people to test out the Xbox Cloud Gaming. You think my video on it would have been more popular from back in the day, but like at the first E3 event, I was like the only person that actually had like a long video of xCloud running. Didn't even do that well for views. I was like, what the hell? I've got the state-of-the-art technology video, the longest video showcasing this off, and it's like, eh. Even when you get the cutting edge, sometimes you don't get ahead. With gold-plated STGs, of course, that's how everybody fought. Those that had the bling-bling style obviously had the cooler weapons. You haven't seen those war docs with like Snoop Dogg telling of his days in World War action as he was shooting this weed gun to save and create freedom for everyone? Come on. You haven't been watching the right documentaries, man. Playing Tinykin. I heard Tinykin's actually really good. It's on my radar list. It's now, like, there's... See, the problem is now games are starting to come out. There was, like, nothing to play for quite a while. There's been nothing to play for quite a while. But as soon as we get to this part of the year, all of a sudden there's, like, a ton of stuff. And some things just, like, will obviously get left by the wayside. But I really want to try Immortality, I think it's called. The reviews on that one have been spectacular. It's an FMV game, so which basically means you watch footage and you do gaming interactions with it. But I think it's the highest rated game of the year, which is interesting. Even more than that Precious Elden Ring, apparently. I mean, I haven't looked it up, but, you know, that's just what I've heard. Really, really good word of mouth on it. It's on Game Pass. So that one I want to check out. But I keep seeing all these posts about everybody loving Tinykin, so that's one I've also wanted to really take a look at it. I got it downloaded, so I'll have to carve out some time to dive into that one and see what it's like. Because I kind of go on the, you know, I go on the Reddit there, the Series X subreddit, and I'll take a look at what people are posting about and kind of be like, oh, should I take a look at this one? And, you know, there are also comments on the channel, like comments on streams and on stuff. Like if I see certain games pop up a lot, I know those are ones people really want to see. Like, Christ, I get it, guys. You want me to go play that Evil West game. I get it. I understand. I keep getting asked about that, like every day. I'm like, okay, okay. And Steel Rising, I'm actually having a really hard time getting a contact for. But that one I know has popped up a lot. And I personally think that Disney Dreamlight Valley game is going to be a big deal, but I haven't really gotten confirmation yet on that one. But it is on Game Pass, so we get to cover it regardless, but it'd be good to have the super duper version or whatever. Yeah. Because that one looks like Harvest Moon, but Disney. And I think that could make that one a really big deal. Don't worry about them bullets. Okay, I don't know how I did it, but one time I was able to like look over there and shoot people and like be completely covered. I have no idea how it worked, and I haven't been able to do it again. Dead Island 2, yeah, that should be fun. I hope it's good. The main beer in Canada? I don't know. Maybe Molson Canadian, I guess? I don't know what the main beer is here. I know a lot of people drink Corona. Like, strangely, a lot of people drink Corona. I like my Stella Artois, but yeah, I don't really know if we have like a major beer brand, I guess you would say. The pink guns with the rings on them, of course. You haven't watched the Snoop Dogs of World War II? They're incredible. He's a true hero. True American weed hero. That reminds me that I also need to like follow up with PlayStation about emote usage, but I think they're pretty backlogged with the fact that the Last of Us codes didn't get sent out, so, or not all of them got sent out. So I'm gonna have to follow up about the PlayStation emotes later. But then again, I don't think we're gonna be able to unlock a new emote anytime soon. Yeah.
Frag out.
How the hell is that dude seeing me? See, you know, on my screen I can't see him, but on his screen there's no smoke at all covering his visibility. Okay, that line of sight doesn't make any logical sense, but alrighty. Ow. That hurt.
Throwing stone.
But yeah, I hope everybody's having a fun Sunday inside, I'm assuming. Unless somebody's watching the stream outside on their phone. That would be magical. There was that time that dude was in those mountains, I think in Utah, watching the stream, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I don't think I'll ever visit that place, but my voice has been sent out over there. That was a really neat concept. I don't know if you guys remember that one. Depending on who was there on that day. And we've got we're actually winning a lot today. Ooh, Snoop Dogg lost his legs last moment of battle. Sucks to suck. The Texas Chainsaw game? Yes, I'm very curious to see if that one turns out any good. I hope it's fun for streaming, but we'll have to wait and see. You know what else is really weird? Is I kind of figured that wearing a green shirt with the green screen usually has an adverse effect, but this one just seems to work. Can I recommend a good FPS that's not Halo on Series X? I can recommend the Master Chief Collection, but yeah, that's Halo as well. I don't know. I like Gears. Maybe try Gears 5. That one's always fun. There's if you want like a more realistic shooter, there's Insurgency I love. If you like Battlefield but you want something more realistic, Hell Let Loose is an option. Lots of shooters. Lots of different choices. It's not that green though. It is pretty freaking green, man. It's not like green screen green, but it's like, it is definitely, I guess it's more of like an olive. It's not that green. Like this stuff is like green, and it's still like It's not green enough. That kills me. I'm like greenish the shirt. But usually, like, I have another shirt that's similar to this. But it's more of like a gray kind of green, I guess. That one has issues with the green screen, but this one is just perfectly fine. I just get a chuckle out of it. Ooh, a beheaded. I like this level. I quite enjoy this one. We got all the XP on. I can't double up my XP tokens. I want even more XP. I want XP coming out of Snoop Dogg's weed guns. Pew 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 pew. Yeah, I highly recommend Insurgency. I stream that one a lot. I love that game. Never lose your... In Cyberpunk, my legs are awesome in that game. I can, like, shoot myself up into the air. It's great. Absolutely great. I don't know if you've seen my Cyberpunk videos, but I move around pretty smoothly in that one, man. Warface got a next-gen update. It got like a 1x update. I don't think it got optimized, did it? Unless there was an update I missed. I mean, if you have a link for that, Stu, I'd definitely like to take a look at it. You can throw it in the Discord or whatnot. Because if it got like a next-gen update, I definitely want to take a look at that. Warface... What was the Warface spin-off? That one, I believe, was Series X optimized. I think. Warface something. You guys know what I'm talking about? There was a Warface spin-off that was like Counter-Strike, and it was actually really good. Breakout? Something like that. It was actually a really good little shooter. I quite enjoyed that one, but I don't think people play it anymore. It was a free game with gold, too, 1 month. Yeah. They fought Godzilla. No. There wasn't direct fights against Godzilla in World War II. It was Godzilla fighting Kong while everyone was underneath, being like thrown into a three-way battle of death. Come on, man. You should have seen the historic archives in this game. Know your Vanguard history of real life, because this is, truly authentic to the history. It is Breakout. Okay, thanks. Stalker 2's next year. Yeah, it should be fun. Well, I thought I'd mix things up, try to stream at a different point in the day. I like Cyberpunk. I feel people are too hardcore on that one.
Throwing stone.
I think there's a new update coming, which will be nice, because I haven't had, yeah, they haven't done a Cyberpunk update in a while. I haven't had any videos to do on that one. Especially since it's like, where the hell's my expansion, guys? Considering we were supposed to get, like, multiple expansions, and now we're just getting one. Ah, sucks. Yeah, that almost stings as much as, like, the situation around Halo Infinite there, eh? This is a neat level. I really like this level. Got, like, cool background stuff. It flows well. It's a neat one. Funky Ear, Chicago.
We got recon aloft.
Breakout died super quick. Yeah, I think it did, but when I was playing it, it was actually a pretty cool title. I don't think I was streaming back then, though, when it came out. Which is a shame, but yeah, no, I did thoroughly enjoy that one. I think you can still find lobbies, though. I haven't tried in a while. Vigilante cars fighting each other with guns? Which one? Am I disappointed with Saints Row? I didn't bother playing it. No review code, don't care. Lots of other stuff to play. I ran out of bullets. Damn it, Snoop. I love the idea of some random crazy firefight in the middle of New York with like the Statue of Liberty's head somehow in the middle of it. Mad lols on that. Is it even physically possible for the Statue of Liberty head to like get over to this area? You know what I mean? Like locational wise? I feel like they aren't even in like the same spot. I mean, I think I almost know that for a fact because I played Flight Sim. Ah, sniper. It's probably actually a pretty good line of sight that guy's using.
Frag out.
A throwing knife? Oh, come on. I got throwing knifed? Unbelievable. Ah. You must have dreamed of it for Warface. Because they were supporting regular Warface quite well there with like updates and stuff. And then I think they just stopped? I don't know. All I know is Warface has done decently well for views over the years. Maybe I'll have to do a... I don't know if I've done a Series S video on it yet. Maybe I'll have to do a Series S video on Warface at some point. Damn it. They're just camping the back alley? Why? That's weird. But you know what's not weird? That feeling of excitement you get when you like the stream. Subscribing's great, donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. It's like $1 or $2, it's not bad. You unlock new emotes as channel members, it's real exciting. Alternatively, Patreon option, streaming too much almost. And if you're buying this game or any game on the Xbox store, the affiliate link in the video description is the way to go. Yes, it is. I don't really spend a lot of time in the metro on this one. I think it's not a good space. You're obsessed with Cyberpunk. It's like an enjoyable experience, man. I really do think it is. I think people were way too hard on that didn't even play it. Because every person I talked to that was like hating on it and would come back and leave a comment after they gave it a try were always like, oh, this is really enjoyable. And I was like, yeah. I mean, that's not to say it didn't run like absolute garbage on the last gen consoles, but you know, actual story-wise and stuff, it's really great. It's literally the Cyberpunk world I've always wanted. And now it's dead and gone. No GTA type multiplayer, that got cancelled. Probably no sequels. Ah, what a waste of a great universe. There's a lot of guys in that subway, jeez. They are eating fresh, what can I say? This is a conspiracy from the Subway people because of me eating Subway last night. Oh, that's deep, guys.
They're sending mortar shells. Losing objective able. Recon airborne.
Italian pasta house. I feel like it must be really hard to run a place that like literally is a restaurant that just like the Spaghetti Factory. I don't understand how that type of place stays in business. Like, there's never been a night where I'm like, I want to go out and eat spaghetti. I've been there once for like hockey, but you know, the hockey team that you go and eat somewhere, but like myself, there's never been a singular night where I was like, I want to go out and eat spaghetti. Like, I eat spaghetti at home and I love it. My spaghetti is weird as hell. I do the, you know, spaghetti, the sauce, you get the meat in there. But then I like break some like crackers in for like a crunch, and then I also melt cheese on top of it. Oh my god, it's amazing. But like, you know, there's not been a single time in my life where I'm like, I want to go out and have some dinner and have spaghetti for dinner at like a restaurant. And it's the same with like a pasta house. Like, I really don't get how those ones stay in business. Like Green Olive, I get, because you know, bread. And they sell like regular meals and stuff, but like, yeah, I don't know why I would want to go to a spaghetti place. It is like the weirdest thought, actually. Are they all in the sewers? They're all in the sewers. Yeah, spaghetti. This is strange. A match on every COD? Well, that was actually one of my ideas, was like COD getting on like Game Pass would just be like a Call of Duty stream and just like flopping between all of them. I thought it would be entertaining. Because I think the only COD I haven't covered thus far is Call of Duty 2. That's the only one I don't have a video on running on the Series X. There's quite a few I'm missing for Series S because I own them like physically. But yeah, for Series X, there's only CoD 2 that I haven't done yet. Everything else is downloaded and ready to go. But yeah, I was thinking that just the celebratory stream would be like just flopping through all the different CODs. Literally call the stream Call of Duty Xbox Game Pass. Just be intense. And then we'll do like a COD Fiesta, where it's like every day it's different COD titles. Starting with the older ones, because those ones will be the hardest to get, like, you know, matches on long term. Talking like, you know, we did do a World at War stream recently, which was nice, but COD 2, COD 3, you know, stuff like that. The legacy titles. Maybe Advanced Warfare, because that one's really hard to actually get, you know, stream nights going. Because that one's pretty dead.
Recon plane cleared for mission. They're taking Baker.
Down. Laser shooting? You think that's what ruined this one for you? I think there's other issues. What campaign stream? I do actually want to stream the campaigns. It's an amazing combo of spaghetti there, Larry. It's an amazing, amazing combo. It tastes incredible. Spaghetti. I have no idea about the Cobra Kai game. I didn't get to cover that one. But for doing campaign streams, I literally wanted to do a stream of, like, you know, the whole thing of World at War 1 stream, the whole thing of, like, Confor 1 stream, you know, stuff like that was something I was considering at some point down the road, but we're not getting to that point yet. Oh, and did you guys see there's leaked photos, I guess, of concept art for Silent Hill 2 remake apparently being handled by Bloober Team, which again makes logical sense because, you know, obviously Konami and Bloober signed a contract to work on, like, Silent Hill, so it makes sense that would be real. Advanced Warfare 2, I don't think we'll get that. A, I don't think it was super popular. B, the whole Kevin Spacey thing, it's kind of like, ugh, I don't think we'll see a sequel. 24 hours COD stream? Not with this viewership level. Yeah. Where will we fight next? Under 100 millisecond ping? Skill-based matchmaking? You want to get me under that 100? No. Not for this dude. Not for this dude. You still want the hot tub stream? I bet you do, Lauren. I bet you do. Yeah, I gave up on Cold War. I don't have a Series S review for Cold War, but I don't have the stomach to try to shuffle around to make up 150 gigabytes of space. Same with, like, Modern Warfare 2019. I think I have a Series S video on that one, but, like, yeah, I don't want to re-download all that space. It's just too much. I actually might have to kick Vanguard off the storage once the new one comes out. That's a lot of storage. 70 gigabytes or so, right? In the World Cup, probably not. I don't really watch a lot of World Cup stuff. I watch the Canadian women's team play. They're really good. But actually, maybe I might watch a match or two at the bar, because I don't think our team's been in the World Cup in, like, what, 40, 60 years or something like that? It's a big gap of time. I don't watch it enough to, like, know the exact number, but yeah, maybe I'll go to the bar and watch a match or two of our men's team, because, yeah, because I don't think we've actually been in the World Cup in a long-ass time. That is a good point there. I didn't think about that. But yeah, it's usually just the women's soccer team, like the Olympics and stuff I'll watch, but outside of that, I don't really care too much. Oh, I'm not even going to dive into what I dislike about Cold War. Come on, man. Come on. I'd bring out rubber ducks for the hot tub stream. Yeah. We could sell off donation names for rubber duckies. You gotta monetize, you know what I mean? Same with, like, the fire pit stream. You gotta find ways to monetize with labels and stuff. Yeah. Huh. But no, thanks for reminding me, actually, that we're actually in that World Cup. Canada, the little team that could. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Canada did win the World Cup, though? There's no reason for that to happen, but it would be so funny. We'd have to go to the bar with pals to go watch the games and be like, I don't even care what's happening right now, but this is amazing. Because I think Canada would literally be like the last team that you would expect to win, you know, the soccer football World Cup or something. That's what would make that so funny. I'd be like, literally every win is a comical scenario. One by one, all the big countries just heartbroken. Is it like beating Brazil and England and like France and Spain and stuff, and then just be like, countries continue to choke under the Canadian pressure. Sorry, this is just a hilarious fantasy situation because we don't, you know, we haven't had a good team in that. Literally, like again, I think it's been like 40 or 60 years, like literally a long time since we've even qualified. The fact that we could even like progress past the first round would be hilarious. Oh, they're good, but it's not like, you know, we're not England or something. We don't play that sport here, really. You know what I mean? Like, it's sort of like when we play hockey, I expect to win gold. In like the Olympics, the World Cup, you know, the juniors, I expect Canada to win gold every time. It's actually, they bring great shame to our country when the players get silver, to be honest, in hockey. But like for soccer, it's just like, it's just not expected for us to even place. And I know we got a good team, obviously, because they qualified, but, you know, it's just like, it's a joke in itself that we have actually done that. Just, I don't know, it's a funny concept to me. Our hockey teams are bad? We, like, that's literally our sport, dude. We dominated that. It's in quarter and it'll be roasting. Don't they have it all air conditioned with all that, I don't know, volunteer labor they have working on that? Is that what you could say, I guess? It's hard to... Well, that is a problem, though, right? Is we have, you know, most of our calendar year, there's actually, like, a lot of... I'm not going to say most of our calendar year is all snow, but there's a lot of time where it's, like, snow, and, you know, it's harder to develop those types of skills in our climate, you know, for football and soccer, and it's just, like, we're not, like, historically a place that's known for that kind of thing, right? And it definitely does not have the same, like, intensive passion that I've seen out of, like, European teams playing, right? Like, that doesn't exist here for that. You know, it's not like hockey where people riot over losses in hockey and stuff. Damn it. I can't say that title. Uber Ultra Call of Duty Vanguard. Uber Ultra. Your country didn't make it? That sucks, man. You can't all be as good as the Canadian men's soccer team. We won, didn't our female team win at the Olympics or something? We won gold for the first time, I think, right? We were really proud of that. That was really good. We beat the US team, and that one US lady was crying about it. She thought we weren't good enough, and then we beat her ass, and yeah. Sucks to suck. It was kind of like really unsportsmanlike of that US women's player to do that, from what I recall. I wasn't happy about her saying that kind of stuff. Yeah. Wasn't she like, who loses to Canada or something like that? Which is kind of funny too. That's worth a chuckle, but still offensive. Especially, you know, with all the team playing out there. Canada, Russia, what's the difference? Well, one of us is a peaceful country and the other one invades other countries, I would say is kind of one of the big fundamental differences between the two. But, you know, I'm sure there's some other smaller ones here or there.
Frag out. Under fire.
Let's go for B, guys. Let's get it done. Why is... Oh, my gun is reloaded. I was gonna be like, why didn't you reload gun? That's why we can't have nice things.
Under fire.
How's that dude still seeing me here? Oh, he's moving around.
Bucket gun on.
What Horizon bundle? You got a PS5? Congrats, man. I hope you have fun with it.
We got recon aloft.
They said it's like playing in an oven. I mean, it is in the middle of the desert, right? The corridor or whatever.
Losing objective.
It's what the players have signed up for.
Mercy is no longer an
And don't they have like clauses or something? I remember some soccer games getting like delayed due to like weathering. Was that the women's team they had to delay some things because it was too hot to play? Humanely, it was too hot to compete in the sport. Imagine that being that hot where it's just like, we can't do this. I love the concept of like older hockey though, where it was outdoors. Like, I would imagine there was probably some matches that got like canceled because, you know, the ice was like too, you know, too melted. Or actually, there's this one game that they talk about occasionally that's pretty legendary. And I don't know if it was because the roof was open at that time or if it was like a roof issue. But it was like, it was dangerous because it was foggy on the ice and they kept playing in like the fog. God, I wish I could remember that, but it was like a video I watched in my youth about like hockey matches and stuff. And that was like a big one, was like, and they played in the fog. It's just like so dangerous. So incredibly dangerous. Just skating around and be like, I can't see anything. How would you even know if the puck went in the net? You can get away with a lot of stuff though, like, you know, hits and stuff in that kind of scenario. My favorite hockey team? I like the Capitals. That's the team I cheer for. I was thinking of becoming a Seattle fan because they're a new team and I could have like grown with them as a team, but I still like the Caps. That's the team I've cheered for quite a while. The Oilers? I'll piss off, Lard. That's Mitchell's favorite team, is the Oilers. Because he moved, I found Mitchell there, he's a Flames fan, but he's moved to Edmonton. So when he left, I bought him an Oilers cap. His family loved it. It was a really, yeah. You know, everyone else was giving him like helpful gifts for his big move to go live in Edmonton by himself. I got him an Oilers cap. I'm like, it's so you can blend in with your new friends. Because there's a big rivalry here, you know, between the two sports teams. And I love the idea of him wearing, he uses the cap. I think he does TikTok videos. And he uses the cap in some of them as like a joke thing. And I love that the hat is being used. But it was just so funny. His family got like the biggest laugh out of that hat. It was really worth the because you know I had to go out and like rush to go get this cap and stuff and find a place that was like selling this hat. Because believe it or not, hats for other teams don't typically get sold in our city, you know, because people don't buy them. But the places that do stock them have lots of them because people don't buy them. It's very beneficial. Providence? What do you mean Providence? The hell's it? All the people I know seem to like the Flames. Ba 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 ba. Lego my ego? I wish I would say that name is unique, but it really isn't. So you're wondering what the biggest economy is where I live? It's either my province or Ontario, but I think it might be Ontario because they're bigger. They have a lot more people than we do. But usually we're a pretty rich province. Let's see, list of Canadian provinces by GDP in 2019. Where the hell do you see that? Market income, GDP per capita. We have 81,000. The Northwest Territory. You can't count the Northwest Territories together. What? Oh, so the Northwest Territories. What? They're counted as like a grouping on here? None of it? No. Am I being a dumbass right now with my provinces? None of it. Oh yeah, the Northwest Territories is its own territory. This has gotta be weird. Per GDP per capita. How does the hell does the Northwest Territories have so much? Is it because it's based per person? Population, total income, because this doesn't make any sense at all. At first I was like, is it all the territories combined? But it's just the Northwest Territories has the most per capita. Okay. That's weird. GDP million cat. Okay, that might be better than GDP per capita. GDP million cat. Okay. So Ontario has 892,000. Woo! We only have 350,000. Share of national GDP. So yeah, Ontario's the biggest. And we're second after Quebec? That doesn't make any sense. Statistics Canada. I'm gonna have to look at these numbers more. But it is fascinating to look at. We do love our oil stuff here. It is a big thing. OHL? What about the OHL? Play NHL. Well, we'll be doing, I streamed NHL last year. We'll be streaming NHL this year when it comes out as well, assuming I get to review it. Nah, we'll do it regardless. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. I mean, who doesn't want to become a channel member? Alternatively, patron option. And if you're buying this game or any game on the Xbox Store, the affiliate link is the way to go. Same with the Amazon affiliate link if you buy anything on the mighty Amazon. Ow. I like this level too quite a bit. Got like a cool vibe to it. Cool design. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at those numbers more. Because from what I understood, we usually equalization payments, we have to pay out a lot more across the country. And we're typically one of the higher options. Yeah, because we're usually paying for Quebec. I'm gonna have to look for the better number on that stuff. That really doesn't make sense to me. Dun dun dun. But Ontario being number one makes sense because they have like infinitely larger population size than we do. Like way larger. Which is hilarious because we're the third biggest city in Canada where I live. But you know, the general province there is just much bigger. I do not know Connor McDavid personally. I mean, I know of him, if that makes sense.
They're taking bacon.
Yeah. Ow. Alright, let's just hold B and C down. This feels like a pretty empty match. I guess it's 4-on-4, that would explain it. Why can't this game fill lobbies properly?
That's the last.
Yeah, it seems to really struggle with lobby filling. Because it's like midday on a Sunday and it's 4-on-4. And it's supposed to be 6-on-6. It's so quiet. Where is everybody? It's like a ghost town on this map. I've been spotted. But seriously, there's just like absolutely no one in this match. Freaking ghost town.
Hostile counter recon plane spotted.
Ah, damn it. Do I believe in Bigfoot or UFOs? Not really, no. I mean, there could be like a giant monster thing out there in the before us, but I think likely not. A forfeit stream? I mean, like, nah. I don't know. I don't think I would do those kinds of things. I mean, audience-wise enough, we had kind of at times struggled to really get like a good number going. So like, yeah, we don't do too many quirky things. Power Wash Sim was pretty glorious. You thought British Columbia was wealthy? I mean, like, it's a place.
They're taking Baker.
Frag out. Lord have mercy. First you get fake, then I get fake.
Nice. I'm doing real good in this. 4 on 5. Like, they couldn't even fill the match at this point. Like, we're halfway through a game. You think this would be like a logical thing they could stick people in. It's that stupid skill-based matchmaking system. Literally ruins the matchmaking of this game.
Incoming.
Ridiculous. No.
Closing with Baker.
I mean, I thoroughly enjoy doing Power Wash Sim. That was actually a pretty fun stream, that being said. I don't know if we would quite get as much success in doing a follow-up. Although it would be entertaining to have people join in as a team to power wash things as a squad. And that game is a very slow burn. But it takes less time now that I have the better power washing tools. Although I gotta say, spending how long? I think it was like an hour we spent washing that that like playground. It was relaxing, but it was long. You don't want to help me capture this rock snake? Okay, I see how it is.
Losing objective Baker.
Gonna sneak up on this dude. Ah, damn it. I mean, people vote for who they want to vote for, man. They liked what he had to offer. Playing 2042. Who's playing 2042? The BC people? I chatted with Kevin last night, and we both agreed that that exposure map looks absolutely nothing like Canada. It really doesn't. I'm glad you're enjoying your HyperX Cloud headset.
Take this as a learning opportunity.
Yeah, this is like a quiet-ass match being 6 on 6. Do I use HDR 10 plus on the phone? HDR is on with the phone camera shots. Playground golf cast. Yeah, we that took a long time because everybody kept like, did they fix the synchronization issues on like cooperative play for Power Wash? Because everybody kept like disconnecting and rejoining, and that made the golf, the mini golf course a complete pain in the ass to go through. But it was a fun adventure, seeing everybody sitting out there power washing together, cleaning the space. It was nice. Oh, what the hell was... like an Incendy mine? Is that new?
Securing Able. Losing objective Baker.
Damn it. I think this match is pretty much in the bag at this point. Switch games? I mean, we stream the on-Switch game, but like if we don't get something... They typically don't do that well, and we don't typically get games like from Nintendo early enough to like cover them, so I don't really cover too many Switch titles. We did stream
Capturing Baker.
Skyward Sword, which was pretty funny, and we did stream What else did we do? We did a stream of... What was that other Nintendo game? Oh god damn it, I can't even think of it. Oh, Pokemon. Yeah, that didn't go crazy. But then again, you know, they give me the game like a month after release. If I get Splatoon, I might cover that one. Yeah, I might cover Splatoon if we get that one early. 120 hertz, yeah, that's the way to play it. Am I gonna stream God of War? Probably. Assuming they actually get the code distribution out properly for that one. Yeah. What the hell is that outfit? I don't think I've ever seen that one. I'm gonna vote for myself because I'm selfish. Forklift driver simulator? I mean, it'll probably be a thing. Yeah, Acreus or whatever it was, Pokemon, we did that one. Although I stand by the Skyward Sword. That stream was funny with the motion controls and crap. It was hilarious. But yeah, if I get Splatoon in a reasonable time, we'll do a stream of it. They did say it's going to be extremely hard to get a code for Splatoon, so that's exciting. Dun 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 dun. Ba 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 ba. Death's Embrace. So where's the one? This is the one I was looking at. Like, it's just a bunch of photos or shots of him like shirtless, but he's got like different tattoos. Like, okay, it's a bit weird. I mean, it's not like the armor's gonna, or clothing, you know, the regular uniform's gonna do anything for you if you get shot anyways, I guess. You want me to finish Skyward Sword? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. You never know, though. Maybe when it comes to like a next-gen Switch console, we'll revisit Skyward Sword. Because that is my plan to bring in more Nintendo fans, is grab a next-gen Nintendo console when it comes, and, you know, cover that. Alright, let's pull out the Shiznit guys. A shirtless sky skin? Oh, like you could handle that, Laurie.
Domination. Defend the objective.
Alright, let's do this. Numa,
Turning
Numa.
back now. Capturing Charlie. Charlie, locked down.
Frag out. Throwing stun.
Damn it.
Baker is lost.
Frag out. Lord have mercy.
Man, people do not care about objective capturing in this. Not in the slightest.
Frag out.
They're taking Able. The lead's ours. Hold on to it. Able is lost.
Well, that spectacularly failed for me.
Frag out. Throwing
Closing with Able.
This is not off to a good start, this match. I think that's the first time I've seen that many people on a position at once before in this game. That was like 6 people on that flag. I think it's just because everybody spawned there, though, and some weren't playing. I don't think it was people actively wanting to capture that thing. At a house party? What do you mean at a house party? I'd just be sitting there drinking and engaging in conversation. It's really not that riveting. At a house party.
taking shots.
You make it sound like I don't go and do things if they're available. I do. I go to house parties. I'm always feeling sassy. Which game has been my biggest disappointment ever? Probably Halo Infinite. I think I've been pretty clear on that one, man. Score streaks over kill streaks. Yeah, I could probably go with that. If anything, it should really be like a combination of points that you contribute over the span of a life in a CoD game. You should get more points towards your kill streaks by capturing an objective, but your kills should still count too, I think. Yeah, no, they always play around with it. It's like every CoD game, they try something a little bit different. But realistically, that's how it should be. You should be rewarding people actually doing objectives. Because you can't expect people to do it, like, capture objectives out of the goodness of their heart, right? I've learned that throughout the years. How's that guy not die?
Frag out. Throwing
Ah, damn it. I could be saving 15%. Well, we don't. I don't think we don't have progression here where I live. We don't have that company or whatever.
frag out. Throwing stone.
Actually, I use like a broker or whatever for my car insurance. And since I'm over 25 now, it's so goddamn cheap. Oh, God. I tell you guys, in my province where it's like the prices and the rates are ridiculous, you do not want to be an under 25 male with a red colored car that is considered a sports car, I guess. You just get railed. You get absolutely railed. Seriously, it might sound silly, but 25 is like that age. Like once you get over that 25-year gap, oh man, my car insurance has dropped like in half, more than half, basically. It's crazy, man. It's honestly, it was the biggest thing when I discovered that a number of years ago. The age change, I was like, whoo, nice. Yeah, that was a pretty good swap up, I gotta say. Every year I'm always just like, oh no, it's actually that cheap. Nice. Cause I remember I was like going with AMA when I first started, or I was going to go with AMA, and they wanted like, I think 8,000 the 1 year for insurance, and I was like, get the F out of here. That's not even affordable. And honestly, like, my car is not really a sports car. It's just like a regular, it's just a cruise, right? So it's like, I mean, it is a rally sport model, blah, 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 little perimeter and all that other stuff, and the vet seats, but it's still, it's not like, you know, it's not like owning a vet. It is also hilarious that in the modern era, you know, males are considered still less mature or whatever, so you have to pay more premiums. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I do. I sit around and play video games and watch movies. It's a great life, what can I say? I'm always so fulfilled by the end of the night. Damn it. And it's been a while, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member, cool perks, cool emotes, stuff like that. It's more fun being a channel member. Join the club, haha. Alternatively, Patreon option. If you're buying the game on the Xbox store, consider using the affiliate link in the video description, as I get a percentage. You can do that for any game you buy. on the Xbox store. And we will be streaming later tonight as well in our usual time slot. But I thought I would mix it up today and try a day stream, you know, really do something different. Blow everyone's minds. Although again, if things go to plan, it should be a fun night of the Alien Fire Team game. So I guess if you guys have that one, maybe download it. If you have the DLC, I guess you could jump in or something. I don't know how that works. And, you know, if that one's fast, we'll switch over to playing that Arcade-ageddon game. So it might be a half and half stream kind of thing. Micro streams! A Lamborghini? Yeah, I don't do that well. Slip the F word? What? You know, you act like I don't swear at all or anything on this stuff. Ah, damn it. Really? They've got the ball pit gunner? Ah, lovely. I thought we were doing alright this match, too. I was wrong. Oh, the freaking dogs. So that guy got the ball pit, now that other guy's got the dogs.
Throwing stone. Under fire.
Damn it. Oh, this isn't going well. It's not necessarily going horribly, but it's certainly not going well, I would say. The hell's with the pixel blood coming out of my character? That's a new one. Yeah, it's always funny is when the new CoD comes out, you play it and it's like kinda historically accurate, and then like as the DLC starts releasing, it gets like more and more just like ridiculously wacky. I don't want to get killed by the big flame guy. Leave me alone, Flame Nut. Oh, they roasted Snoop Dogg. What an odd name if you think about it. Yeah, I try my best to put out the content I can. It's a lot of work, but what else am I doing, right? If anything, I wish I had more time to do writing. Or I wish writing was more lucrative, but yeah, the written word does not have a lot of value these days, so I do less and less of it because the video content is so much more valuable. Ugh, that was a rough. Well, it'd be neat if... What the frickin' hell is that? That's really dumb looking. The hell is this gun? This looks like something out of like futuristic CoD, the laser thing. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't mind if they did another Aliens versus Predator kind of game. You know, if you haven't played the one from the 360, it's backwards compatible. And it's kind of neat because it's like, you know, there's three factions. There's the Marines, there's the Aliens, there's the Predators, and they all kind of go at each other. I think a modern version of that would actually be really neat. Yeah, I think that would be a fun twist up. Hinge recommends Florence and I? Oh my god. Are you the one for me, Florence? Let's see what Hinge has to offer. I don't know. I am indifferent. Oh wow, she's really fitnessy and really bendy. Almost a little too into fitness stuff. Sus. Totally authentic World War II weapons. You know, it's just completely realistic. I mean, come on, guys. You know they would have had to go and talk to historians to make sure that every part of this game captured the realism and the excitement of World War II action. Yeah. Modern Warfare 2. I still haven't heard back about, like, you know, how copyright stuff's gonna work if I want to do a co-stream of the COD next event. So we might do that still. I don't know yet. We may cover that one. Casablanca. We'll always have Paris. Always. Da 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 da. Okay, I'm going to rock the shiznit on this one, guys. The shiznit is the way to go. I mean, this is 100% authentic, realistic weed shooting gun. This is exactly what Snoop Dogg would have used in World War II.
Plan ahead, plan to win. Capturing Able.
He's the only one that had the bling to pull this kind of gun off. 4-on-2. Love modern COD matchmaking. It's so good. You know, it just works so well for getting like full lobbies. I think the funniest thing about skill-based matchmaking is like very rarely are the matches ever even like actually even player skill-wise. I feel like it's more of a marketing skill-based system than it is like an actual like trying to get competitive matches going. Kingslayer, is that because he was Godzilla and I killed him? Haha. Although that'd be more appropriate for King Kong, I guess. Damn it. Am I allowed to criticize games? Have you heard me talk about Halo Infinite? Are you freaking... Am I allowed to criticize games? That's just hilarious. Do I believe Fuji water comes from the islands of Fuji? I mean, I would assume that it's like at least at that level of water quality. That's why they're selling it like that, but it's probably just overpriced water, to be honest.
Throwing stone.
It looked like there was a dude there. I see skulls. I don't see people to shoot.
All objectives secure. Dig in.
Go Frey.
We took the advantage.
He's shooting a goddamn laser gun. Come on.
Is lost.
You know, the COD people are probably like really jealous that like Fortnite, you know, those developers can do whatever the hell they want. People don't complain. The Vanguard developers are probably like, you know, you add one laser game to this World War II shooter. Everybody loses their mind. You know, Fortnite, you add a laser gun, everybody loves it.
Baker is overrun.
Which again brings me to the fact that I was toying around with the idea that they should do like Call of Duty Future Warfare as like a new spin-off for like,
Taking Baker.
you know, because they have Modern, they have Black Ops, they have World War II. Maybe they should, and I'm not talking like Infinite Warfare, that like branding, but maybe they should try to do something that's like fits into like a futuristic type thing where they could do sillier crap like this and it would fit, while still being traditional COD. But then again, they're going to be owned by a Microsoft, and Microsoft already has a space shooter. So I guess there's not really a need for Call of Duty to ever do a future shooter again.
Charlie is out.
Interesting. I do wonder how much autonomy COD's going to get in regards to like picking what they want to do. Because I would imagine Microsoft would be like, we have Halo, we don't need another space shooter game. When I get early access?
Losing objective Charlie.
I don't think there's ever been a point where I've been told I can't criticize something I get.
Lost.
Like, typically, a lot of companies nowadays will say when you're checking it, like if I'm able to show off a game like a month before it comes out, a lot of companies will be like, give your honest opinion, don't focus on the bugs. Some games will also be like, don't show off the microtransaction store pre-launch. You know, which typically is sketchy as hell, but you know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff I get. I've never been told to have a specific opinion on something. Even if I get like, you know, a paid sponsorship on something, I don't, you know, I've never gotten something where I'm not allowed to like voice my opinion on things. Typically the paid sponsorships, they give you like a list of notes and they're just like, make sure you say these things, as in like, you know, this game has you know, X amount of this stuff, where it's got like I can't remember what it was. I think there was like a World of Warships or something sponsored video I did a long time ago, or World of Tanks or something like that. And their key points were like, the reason we're doing this is to promote, you know, these tanks. So make sure you be like, the game now has this tank and this tank. And if you get an account, you know, through the URL or whatever, you get this, you know, this stuff with it. Or, you know, we've got a new map in the game. It's more like promotional than it is actually like impacting any actual thoughts on anything. I mean, they probably wouldn't like it if you were really negative, but yeah, I've never been told to actually say anything specifically, like, thoughts-wise on a game. At least not yet, but you know, if they've got money. Yeah. Call of Duty Halo style? Well, that's the thing, that's like basically what Infinite Warfare is, right? It's kind of leaning in that direction. That's what I'm saying, is like, it would be neat for them to do like a slightly futuristic branch of CoD where you could get a little bit sillier. But like at the same time, I don't think you'll see like a space CoD down the road with them being owned by Microsoft, because you shouldn't be putting out the same type of game, especially close together, right? Like they've already got Halo as an ongoing series. You don't need to keep like releasing similar ones, because that's just illogical. Yeah. Bring the Doom guy into Vanguard? Hey, I would totally buy that. I would totally buy that. If they had a Doom guy into this. Come on, you guys don't want the fun crossovers? I really want that. I'm really thinking of a future CoD game where I can have like Master Chief and like Doom Slayer in it. I think that'd be awesome. I would love that. You know, I mean, maybe not in a World War II shooter or something like that. Although it would be fun if they did like Master Chief, but like World War II inspired Master Chief or something, if that makes sense. Like make him fit the era, where he's got like, you know, sillier like iron type kind of armor on or something, would be kind of funny. That'd be a neat idea. Kind of like they do with Batman. You know, like Batman, they have him in like, you know, like Samurai Batman, or they have like Batman Noir, you know, Spider-Man 2, you get Spider-Man Noir, and different eras, different types of things. That would be kind of funny, I think. But no, I'm looking forward to the day where we can get Master Chief in a CoD game as like a character. I think that'd be very, very entertaining. Maybe again, not like a World War one, but yeah. It'd be so funny to see. Master Chief enters the battle. The maps? Well, I mean, did you not check out the Infinite Warfare stream from like literally last night? I always say that the maps are gorgeous. The you know, you can complain about that game all you want, but the art direction for that game is stunning. It looks gorgeous. And that was a bunch of creators that were stuck making the same type of, you know, shooter game for years, and they were finally able to go nuts with like the art design, and it's gorgeous. He just wears a fedora. I know he's got like a dark aesthetic and everything to him, and he's got like a coat. And, yeah. I know, we'll have to wait and see what they do, because you gotta keep in mind, you know, for at least a while, the CoD games are in motion. Like, Treyarch is working on 2024 CoD. Microsoft buying them will not change that CoD. Sledgehammer is working on their next CoD. Microsoft buying them will very likely not change it unless it's so bad that they decide to cancel it. But like, I mean, you know, it's gonna be what, 23 we're looking at now for that purchase, due to like companies or countries looking at you know, scrutinizing the deal. So yeah, you know, it's gonna be in production. I think whatever's, you know, Sledgehammer, they made Vanguard. I think they were saying they wanted to do Vanguard 2 or whatever. Whatever COD they're making, that is set in stone. And I would also imagine that whatever Infinity Ward is working on after Modern Warfare 2.2, that one will also be set in stone. It'll be the first, assuming Treyarch still wants to do COD, because they're going to have freedom to do different stuff, I would say Black Ops 7? Are we on 7? Yeah, Black Ops 4, and Cold War would be 5, it'd be 6. So Black Ops 7, I would say, is the first COD that would not be like, that Microsoft would actually have like a direct impact on development-wise, choice-wise. Because, you know, as I say, it takes years for the impacts of these purchases to actually, you know, be impacting things. Because we haven't gotten anything really out of the Bethesda deal, right? Like, we haven't seen Microsoft's impact on... Well, we've seen it on Starfield and Redfall because they delayed those games in order to put more time into it. So that was very likely a Microsoft decision to do that. But, like, we haven't really seen anything that has been... Because it's impossible timeline-wise that has been, like, created while Bethesda's under Microsoft and released under Microsoft. You know, we haven't had any, like, full pipeline releases yet. And it's going to be the same for COD, right? Because they spent so much time working on these goddamn things. Yeah. Yeah, no, Infinite Warfare looks gorgeous. The backdrops and stuff are stunning. I mean, it's the 4K 60, it looks amazing, but the art direction, yeah, beautiful. I'm just saying, it's like, you know, you've got a space shooter with Halo. It doesn't make sense to cannibalize your own, you know what I mean? Like, releasing a COD that's futuristic in the same year as, like, having a Halo game that's ongoing for support. You're hurting your own audience, you know what I mean? Because they're both shooters and they compete in the same space. Ugh. They can both exist, and, you know, they'll both do well, but it's just not as sensical, right? Boost the graphics. Yeah, I'd love for them to go back and do an update for Modern Warfare Remastered. I don't think they will, because, you know, there definitely seems to be a cutoff where certain games don't get upgraded, but I would imagine they're going to be doing something to help celebrate the addition of those games. I would imagine. Something is going to be done with them. Midnight Fight Express. Yeah, that game was a blast. I don't know why you can't beat that level. That's weird. Did you, like, look up if there was other people with that problem? Well, I like Halo. I don't want Halo to go anywhere. I'm just saying, it's like, you don't want to do your own competition. That's the neat thing about Gears, though, is you can pump out Gears in any year, because literally nothing shooter-wise is like Gears of War. Absolutely nothing is like that. Seriously, like, that's what's neat about it. It's like, Halo, you could be like, Halo was very much its own thing at one point, but in the modern era, you know, the shooters, they sort of blur together a bit. But hey, Gears is truly unique because it's a third person, it's monstrous base, the combat and stuff's very different. That one you can do in any year and there's no competition. We've talked about a COD Civil War for a long time. It would be neat, but like, I've been saying, in the modern era, I don't think you could do a Civil War COD because there's not enough, like, microtransactional stuff. But then again, we got World War II here. And, you know, they got laser guns, so maybe I just, you know, they could do whatever, right? How's my weekend? It's okay. It's a fine weekend. Hope everybody's having a good long... I think it's a long weekend. Yeah. For a lot of places. Hope everybody's having a good time. Pretty quiet. Very strangely quiet the whole way through here.
Losing objective Baker.
It's actually a pretty good spot right here if nobody notices you, because you can cap the flags. I'm on your team, man. Literally on your team. Aw, oh, damn it. They got me good. They've also said you can't move players. That's a bit weird. Well, hopefully the devs acknowledge it and they get it fixed, because that is a bit strange. I've got a bid on doing a stream of Midnight Fight Club Express, or what? Is it just Midnight Fight Express? I don't know. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping that one gets the okay, because that would be a fun stream to do. Fun little sponsored stream, just to play it. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I'm on this, like, I'm on a couple different sites where you do, like, bids on, like, sponsored stuff, so. But typically you don't get a lot of things. Companies seem to want, like, sponsored content and not have to pay, like, anything for it. That's how it goes.
Your life will be consumed by absolute loss.
The hell is that?
Throwing stone.
Taking Baker.
Oh, and I get shot in the back right before we get the position. Just lovely. At least we got it anyways.
Losing objective Baker.
Oh, he's right there.
Capturing Able.
Kind of debating if I should put the Shiznit on, but I feel like this map's a little bit more like medium to long range for spots. So what I tend to do is like the Shiznit is close range, STG is like medium long. You notice we never get Dome anymore in rotation. I've seen that map in ages. We were seeing it too much, and now you don't see it at all.
Frag out. Throwing stone. This is a learning opportunity.
I don't know, I think in general this game's just had really awkward matchmaking and like map rotation. It's got good maps. Yeah, I hope you've been enjoying the content. Medal of Honor. Oh, that's a franchise that I really do wonder if they'll ever try to bring back. I think Battlefield's almost too big for them to try Medal of Honor again. That actually might be like a smart idea for PlayStation, would be to maybe fund a new Medal of Honor game and make it exclusive. That would be an interesting avenue. Because the deal's definitely going through and they will eventually lose CoD, it sounds like. The Cowabunga Collection? Yeah, I did a review for the Cowabunga Collection this week, and I did a stream of the Cowabunga Collection, so I have thoroughly covered and enjoyed that one. I highly recommend it. Cowabunga. Damn it. I try my best. You sub to the PS Plus service? Yeah, there's actually some pretty good content on that one. I gotta see if PlayStation's gonna renew my access to PlayStation Plus or not. I'm gonna be like, eh. I want to do a video comparison actually of Game Pass versus PlayStation Plus. Just haven't had a moment to put that together yet, but I've got footage there sitting, waiting for it to do that kind of thing, so should be a fun one to do.
That's a multi-kill.
Damn it. Yeah, PlayStation bought Bungie. They're kind of focused right now. What am I doing? I'm just doing circles. PlayStation's really focused on doing these like long-term service games at the moment. I think there's 9 or 10 that are in production that they're trying to create as like long-term games as services, because they're realizing they're needing to do that to compete with what Microsoft's doing with like, you know, buying these bigger games that are going to be disappearing, right? So Bungie was very much a smart plan because they have experience doing games as service, and you know, now PlayStation uses that knowledge on their other titles and stuff.
Molotov inbound.
Like, it was a smart purchase for them. It just seems like a little bit of a sad purchase almost in comparison to, like, you know, obviously like Activision Blizzard or Bethesda, right?
Hostile recon mission locked.
Because normally I'd be like, oh, I always thought Bungie was coming home, but, you know, honestly, at the time I was like, it's just so small fries compared to Activision Blizzard, honestly. You know, like, Destiny doesn't come close to the you know, the size of CoD.
Just you and me.
Losing objective Baker.
Frag out.
Damn it. Gotham Knights. I think I'm planning on covering Gotham Knights. I have... Warner's such a weird company, so honestly, like, I don't know. I have an okay contact right now at Warner Brothers, but, like, I think I'll be covering Gotham Knights. I believe so. I won't know until closer to, but I believe that, yeah, my plan is to cover it. But essentially what's happened over the years is because Warner keeps getting, like, bought and sold and divested and thrown around like they're nothing. I've gone through so many different PR contacts and so many different like scenarios. So at one point I had a Warner Brothers Canada contact. So I got like everything easily. No questions asked. And then it got split off to another company and it was still, you know, I got everything, no questions asked. And now it's like different things are covered by different companies for Warner stuff, and it's kind of like, you know, obviously I've gotten some games through them. They have like, I think it's internal now, they're doing their PR things. Because they definitely don't have a Canadian team anymore for PR stuff, but you know what I mean? Like, it's really hard to keep up with, and they're also having so many problems because they're so much in debt. Because I don't know if you heard, but they only have the money to release 2 movies theatrically this year. That's why they delayed all these other films. And to me, that is insane. That, you know, like, literally Warner could disappear if they don't, you know, like, I think this merger is going to kill them, and that's going to be just tragic. But we'll have to wait and see. Because I love Warner as a film studio. They always tried and made really unique films over, again, they turn 100 next year. And just like to see that history getting treated like that, it sucks. But yeah, I think I'll be covering Gotham Knights. I don't know for sure yet. We'll have to wait and see on that one.
Molotov inbound.
I definitely like to, though. I think it'll be... I don't know if it'll be a good game, but I'm very curious to see how it turns out. Why Xbox didn't want Bungie? Well, the funny thing is Bungie offered themselves to Microsoft for less money than PlayStation paid for them a year prior. Microsoft didn't want to buy them because they didn't see the value in the company. So, there you go. Yeah, which is funny because, you know, Phil Spencer just plays Destiny all the time, but that's literally the story that apparently is around there, is that, you know, they wanted to get bought by Microsoft, and Microsoft was like, it's not worth it. And then PlayStation paid more for them after a year later, which was funny. Xbox COD versus PlayStation Medal of Honor. Yeah, it'd be neat, but I don't think Medal of Honor has the weight that it used to, man. I don't even think kids know what Medal of Honor is anymore. Anyways, guys, I think that's it for now. Again, I'll be back on my normal time streaming tonight, and we'll be doing, I think, Aliens with Kevin, I believe, if that goes together, and Arcade again, so it could be a double header stream. But for now, I'm dipping out.